So here we are at Inferno Festival with Bloodbath. There's not enough blood though.
Not yet.
Hopefully it'll be tonight.
Yep. Maybe.
So how are you guys doing?
Yeah, good, good.
Yeah, good. Thanks.
We saw Enslaved yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
And
excited for tonight.
yeah, as this is your actually first show with the.
It's our first show in 5 years.
Yeah. So you must be.
And a new lineup also.
Yeah. A new album.
New album.
So excited, stressed, or
both?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like we just did sound check and felt good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
It should be good.
Good.
I feel calmer now than before the sound check.
It's good that it's an indoor festival. That's the first festival also, because you can do sound checks and stuff.
You can prepare a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel safer with the sound, because with the open air festivals, you just sound can get lost.
Exactly.
That's usually where it goes.
Fuck off.
Yeah. So I mean, as you said, you have a new lineup. Well, new vocalist.
Yeah.
The rest of the lineup is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So how do you guys get along with Nick? And,
Not at all.
Not at all.
Horrible.
No, it's been great. We haven't actually. We rehearsed once with the whole band, or twice.
Twice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't lie to me.
So we rehearsed twice with the whole band. So it's been all good. Sounds good as far as I'm concerned.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. The album sounds amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, should be an interesting night.
Absolutely.
So how do you go by choosing the set list? I mean, you've got, let's say, classic tracks or tracks that are favored by the fans, and you have the new album now.
Yeah, we try to mix it up as much as possible. We get something from every album and do a couple from the new album. I think we managed to make a solid set list.
Every album is, I think we play at least one song from.
Yeah, one song from every
album, and then we focus a bit more on the newer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're doing like 4 new songs and the rest. So I don't know, 13 songs or so.
Yeah,
10.
Okay.
4. I don't know.
I'll be counting tonight.
Yeah, we'll see when I see the set list. I'll be able to count. I don't know, but I think we got most of the Bloodbath career covered.
Okay. Awesome.
I don't think anyone's going to be disappointed in the song choices.
Awesome. How did Nick adapt to the to the vocal stuff?
I think he does his own version of everything. So I think that's a better solution than try to adapt to someone else's voice. But I mean I mean Michael has a fantastic death voice.
Yeah.
So does Peter.
And Peter also. So it's.
I mean it's really big shoes to fill, but I think he does his own thing. He doesn't try to copy, trying to do Michael vocals or whatever.
Exactly.
So I think it's gonna be good.
Yep.
It's up to you guys to decide. I guess. I have to read on the internet tomorrow. It fucking suck.
Yeah, don't check the site metalrecords.com.
No, I'm going off internet.
Turn it off
forever.
So, but that's the thing I actually really like about Bloodbath is that each vocalist and each musician added their own elements to it. So yeah, I mean, do you think that because of that it adds to the variety of the band?
Absolutely.
Even though you're like playing the traditional old school death metal, it's still...
The thing what we do when we write songs. Me, Jonas, and Anders write all the songs, but we never write together, and we don't listen to each other's stuff while we're making the song. So that's kind of adds to the variety of the album, I guess. I think that's it's a pretty good way to work. Keeps it a bit interesting.
Yeah, definitely sounds interesting.
Yeah, well that's what we're going for.
And it's good also to have the. If you sing, you should have your own personality, your own meaning and stuff. So it's
but everyone brings something to the table. So I think that it's an important part. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But returning to your live shows, do you guys have a preferred song you play live, or the one that comes the easiest that you enjoy the most?
I can't remember.
What songs are we playing? I don't have a favorite song really. Kind of.
No,
It all feels pretty even.
So when you stop Bloodbath, for example, like these 5 years, when you're with your other bands, does Bloodbath just switch off from your minds? I mean, do you still think about the
Not really.
songs and
I mean, no,
It's
not
just a
really.
side project.
We every time we do a live show, we kind of have to relearn all the songs. So it's not like we're practicing Bloodbath on our off time or.
free time. No.
You know.
I thought you were the Mozarts of death metal. where
Yeah.
you could just play it.
Of course. Yeah.
And it's on.
Not really, no. Maybe when I was younger, but nowadays not so much.
Yeah, you have to think about that also.
Yeah, we're old
pretty
now.
old now.
Near death.
All right. So I mean, in previous interviews, not sure if it was you guys, maybe it was Jonas or Anders, they were saying that they're uncertain for how long Bloodbath will keep on going. They hinted that it might be the last album.
Might be.
It might be.
Yeah.
So how long do you guys? How long do you think you'll keep on going?
Oh, we're doing this. We have 13 festivals this summer, and that
Yeah.
might be it.
That
We'll
might
see.
be it.
Might be it.
Because I noticed you've been around for 70 years as Bloodbath.
Yeah,
So
it's
3
been
more
around for a
years,
while,
you
yeah.
know, it'll be 20 years.
Yeah. Well, we kind of want to maybe end it on top as well. You know, you don't
It's
want to do
also-
like 4 shitty albums and then go off.
No, and
True.
and
Why
the only
bother?
bands that get hype now is the comeback bands. So,
Yeah.
so,
So it's better to do a comeback actually.
yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna.
So we'll talk in 20 years.
Well, we'll put
We
it
have
to
a
rest
reunion.
now, and then we'll pick it up in 2 months or so and do
Yeah.
a reunion tour.
All right.
No, but we're not. We haven't talked. We have these 13 festivals now. That's all we have planned. So we'll see.
All right. So
Might be it.
if after these 13 shows you call it quits, well, how do you feel with Bloodbath at the moment? Have you enjoyed it so far?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, I'm very proud of the last album. That would be a perfect last album, I think.
Yeah.
A good title for the
Yeah.
last album.
Yeah.
It's all set up to be the last album,
Well,
basically.
actually,
so.
it is the Grand Morbid
Yeah.
Funeral.
It's very uncertain. We don't know. No one knows.
Oh.
We'll see. I mean, yeah.
So did you get out of this experience? Did you get out what you wanted? What when you started? Did you get out of it what you felt you were going to get out of it, or you didn't have any expectations?
I didn't really have any expectations.
No, me
The recording for the new album was a bit chaotic. It took a long time. We weren't in the studio together. I recorded all, since I live in Spain, I record everything at home. I just sent it to Sweden.
Then I
And-
recorded
and
drums
you
and
did
sent it back to you.
Yeah, and I got it back and I redid the guitars, and it was very messy and it took a long time. And to be honest, I didn't know what to expect. And we never heard Nick doing the vocals before we were in the studio, so we didn't know what to expect. I mean, that could have turned out horrible, and we had to. I mean, we didn't know, so it was very. I didn't have any expectations at all, so it's good that it turned out good. I don't know.
It's very. Not many people will go plunge into something without any expectations, and it'll turn out so great.
We've done that before as well.
Yeah, a couple
we
of
did
times.
Yeah.
we did the
Chaos.
Unblessing the Purity EP,
Yeah.
and we had a singer that came in and it was not very good, so we had to send him home. And
Oh, really?
we had to call Michael up and beg him to come and do it. And
How did you beg him? What was the trick?
begging a bit. We called him on the phone and said, "We really need you now," and he was like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
It's good to have a good friend like that.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I was watching the posters. They had like different years of the Inferno festival. It's like I played on that one, on that one. That
You
one,
played
that
the
one.
first year, right?
Yeah, the first year I was like, fuck, I'm old now.
2001. Yeah. You are old.
2001.
Fuck, you're old.
No, I don't want you in my band anymore.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Getting slow and old.
So I mean, yeah. I mean, you said you performed at Inferno, the first one. You've been here a few times. How have you noticed the festival evolve over these 15 years?
Yeah, I guess it's better and better, of course, and they managed to have a lot of good bands. I guess when I played the first year, we were it was with Witchery, I think, and then I mean we were a bit maybe smaller band than the bands that play here now are.
Yeah.
So it's built up a bit over the years. I guess.
Yeah. And now you're headlining it. Of course. The return of the king.
Yeah. At last.
All right. I mean, so yeah. I mean, are you looking forward to seeing any bands today?
What bands are playing? I don't know.
Well, you're the most important.
Yeah.
There's Sodomizer.
All right.
Yeah, maybe I see some of the songs.
Yeah. There's Campfire.
All right.
I saw Enslaved yesterday.
Oh, we saw Enslaved yesterday, and that was good.
Yeah,
it sounded good. Yeah,
it was a really good show.
Yeah.
I really liked when they said on stage, was it Happy Crucifixion?
Oh yeah, Happy Crucifixion. Yeah, that's fun. That's good.
All right. So I mean, returning to Bloodbath, have you changed performance-wise? Has your attitude to the gigs changed?
I mean, we have rehearsed a lot for this festival run, more than we did before, I think. So I think we're more prepared this time,
also,
and we put a little bit more thought into the actual stage look, and so I think it's gonna be a little more professional than before, but maybe. I hope so.
Had some more time off also from other things also. So
we have had time to prepare for this well, I think so.
So it can only be downhill from here, I guess.
Yeah, it's only going downhill.
I'm sure it won't be. I'm sure it'll be fine.
We'll have to wait and see.
Well, the most important question though is, will we see you guys covered in blood again?
I guess, yeah.
Maybe.
Or I'll just see tonight.
Yeah.
No one knows.
I think that's a hint to me.
This? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there might be some blood and some dirt and
All right. I mean, okay, going away from festivals into your records. Which one was the most enjoyable to record? Right.
I think the last one,
the last one
for me, but it's different.
Yeah, I mean, the last one absolutely. We talked a lot about, before we even started writing, we talked about what approach we wanted to do for the album. So, we were talking about doing the old school stuff again, and that kind of, I liked that, so I kind of got excited from just thinking of it. So I've been excited for doing this album for a long time, and then we finally did it, and it turned out good, and so I'm very proud of it. And
awesome,
So,
but all your albums are, they're quite different, but they're quite different, but they also sound like it is Bloodbath, but then they also sound like it is traditional old school death metal. Yet they're, you managed to make them quite catchy and memorable and good. So what is your trick, if there is one?
It's not really a trick. I mean, when I write a song, I usually need to find one riff that I like this riff, and I build everything around that. But it's no real trick to it. It's just comes pretty natural, I think.
Focus on the songs.
Yeah, you focus on the songs and I mean,
stuff maybe.
I think we listen to a lot of other stuff that's not death metal. To be honest, I don't listen to a lot of death metal at all anymore, because there's not really that many bands that play that are any good.
Yeah, that's true.
So we listen to a lot of, and everybody does listen to a lot of other music. I think that kind of influences from other stuff kind of build the Bloodbath sound a little bit. I think we have maybe a bit of a different approach than other bands have, because they focus on doing death metal, and we kind of.
Yeah, it's more. I get more inspiration from society than other death metal.
Yeah.
But.
All right. And I read in other interviews that horror films are quite important for the influence of the songwriting. I also noticed in the Resurrection Through Carnage album, the Soul Collector, Isn't it about Nightmare on Elm Street?
I don't. I think Don Swanner wrote that one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what it's about, but I mean, I'm a big horror fan.
Yeah.
Most of us are, I think. So yeah, it's not a important thing for the band. It's an important thing for myself. I mean, I like horror movies, and serial killers, and all that shit. So it's a big
Psychological.
yeah. So
Yeah, and they're also a very quite important part for death metal. I think like the whole gory image and the whole mystery around it. So I mean,
But I mean, when I started listening to death metal, it was dangerous music made by dangerous people, and that kind of, I mean, now that I'm older and I kind of get that that's maybe not the truth, but that's kind of what. Well, but that's kind of what I mean, when I was a kid and I saw Glenn Benton, I was fucking terrified of Glenn Benton. God, dude, that was a scary dude, you know. And that's kind of that.
Yeah, they were bomb threats.
Yeah, in Sweden when they played, by Christians.
Yeah,
fucking,
by Christians.
I mean, that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Death metal shouldn't be.
It should be dangerous. And,
it should be dangerous.
Should question
it's supposed
society
to be dangerous.
And, to test boundaries.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
I think.
yeah, I definitely agree with you.
But I mean, it's all ruined now, and there's a bunch of bands that play death metal
and sing about Glee.
Yeah, exactly. And all the dangerous parts of death metal are gone, but I kind of want to have that approach at least. Maybe there are kids out there that still think that we are evil or killers, or probably not. But
you wish
I'd like it
like
to be that way.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think we need to, especially the younger generation needs to be reminded of the.
It's so much technical stuff now. There's so much trigging, drum trigging, and Pro Tools editing, and I mean, you can put anyone in the studio and make a fantastic sounding album. We tried to step away from that doing the last one. We wanted to do it as live as possible, and not a lot of editing at all, I think.
Yeah, I think that was a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, we have good musicians in the band. We have a drummer that's mind blowing, and he can nail it down. You know, you don't have to use Pro Tools. So why use it?
Yeah,
you can make it
exactly
more alive.
Why use a machine if you can use yourself?
Exactly.
Awesome. So yeah, this is kind of a weird question that came up to me thinking about death metal. If there was a museum of death metal, what would be the first 5 things would you include in it?
Hard. Museum. You kind of want to have David Vincent in a little glass display box, right?
Just
and the first D-side album. You kind of want
Pete Sandwell.
Pete Sandwell. Not sure.
I don't know. It's hard to.
It's hard. Yeah.
Because, but it's like a reflection of every era. It's the same when jazz came around. Also, it was a bit the same. Like before music was a bit enjoyment and was there for entertainment, and all of a sudden it was more to question the people that listen to it.
Yeah.
So it's maybe you can have a whole.
Just set the fucking museum on fire.
Actually, that would be very
nice. Good. Just build a museum and set it on fire. I think that's.
Or also build a church in the museum.
Yeah, why not?
Set that first.
Yeah, you can kind of light it up with a church.
All right, awesome. Will there be? Because you mentioned only 13 shows now for festival shows, but there is no UK show, and I'm based in the UK. So
the thing about the UK was, I think we tried to book a show in the UK, but it fell through.
Is it Bloodstock?
I think Bloodstock were interested, but it didn't happen. It was weird because usually because our management and everything is in the UK, so usually we end up playing in the UK, but nothing on this one.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Have good fans there. And
absolutely.
Yeah, you played Bloodstock and it was filmed on DVD as well. All right.
With the Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister.
Good band.
So it's like a dream come true playing with
Yeah,
Twisted
exactly.
Sister.
Yeah.
Well, it is. I mean, fun.
Dream.
Out playing with Twisted Sister. I mean, imagine that being a kid.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Actually, now
Weird.
Thinking about it now, would you ever like consider covering death metal Twisted Sister and the classic metal hits?
Maybe not covers. No.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not fans of
we
covers.
I mean, you can do a good cover, but I mean, why do a Twisted Sister cover when it's perfected already?
Yeah, exactly.
Why bother?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. It's the first show, so I wish you good luck. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I expect a lot of blood, as I said before.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.